Everybody's counting on you to make some awesome steaks for the next get-together, and you don't know what to do? Stick around, guys. We're gonna make us some New York strip steaks. Let's get to it. Alright, gang, it's time to get to work on these beautiful USDA Prime New York strip steaks from Six Brothers Beef Company. As always, their information will be down below in the description box, but man, check out the marbling on this. You can see the fat content going straight through the meat. That's going to make for some tender New York strips. And what we're going to use today is some of my favorite steak seasoning, and it's from Youngbucks. Their information will be down below in the description box. I went ahead and pat these down a little bit with a paper towel before we got to seasoning them, and I'm going to go ahead and put a decent amount of this steak seasoning on this side here and let it set for about 5 minutes, and then we'll flip them over and we'll repeat. Making steak seems like it's difficult, guys, but don't overthink it. We're gonna make some beautiful New York strip steaks today, even though it's raining outside. We're gonna use old copper and knock these bad boys out. So I'm gonna go ahead and let these sit for 5 minutes, flip them over, re-season. Next time I see y'all, we'll be at the kettle. Alright, addicts, we are up to 250 degrees on our offset side on the Weber kettle, old copper. So we're gonna go ahead and open that up. I got an onion here. I'm just gonna put it right over the grill grates, get some good flavor on them, and we're gonna leave this onion in the Weber here, just off to the side, a little bit off the coals here, just to kind of roast while we're cooking our steaks. And we've got our stars of the show, our USDA Prime New York strips from Six Brothers Beef Company. Time to get these bad boys onto the smoker, the kettle. We're going to put them with the fat side here towards the heat, or the biggest side of the steak towards the heat, whichever one, depending on your butcher. That's what we're looking like, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut this kettle down. Make sure you have the exhaust over your meat right over here, because the heat and the smoke are going to travel, have to go over your steak before it gets out of the kettle. We'll catch up with y'all in about 10 minutes and see what we're looking like. Alright, gang, we are at 90 degrees internal. We just checked with our Inkbird, our stick probe right here. We just checked, we're right under 90 degrees on both of these New York strips, so it's time to give these bad boys a flip. They've got some awesome smoke color on them already. And I didn't mention we're using hickory for the smoke today, so these steaks look beautiful. Still got some onions back here roasting, getting a good flavor profile on our steaks in general. Got a good hot fire, as you can see. We're going to check on this in about 10 minutes and see where we're at. Alright, guys, we just registered the internal temperature on our steaks, and we're right around 120 degrees, which is perfect. Let me show you a close-up what this is looking like right now. That's what we're looking like right now. It's pouring down rain. We're making some USDA Prime New York strip steaks. This onion smells amazing. I've just been kind of scrubbing it over the fire every now and again to get that aroma going. What we're going to go ahead and do is pull these steaks off, and we're going to really amp up our fire to make sure we got a good searing section to finish off these steaks. So let me go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get our steaks back on here. They've just been resting to the side for a couple minutes. Got a nice sizzle. Go ahead and press them down. Just like that. We're going to go ahead and let those go for about a minute to a minute and a half each side. Just kind of eyeballing it, and if we need to, rotating them around and adjusting them. And then we'll see y'all when we're giving it a taste. So we're inside, out of the rain. These New York strips are looking gorgeous. This is what they're looking like. We're about to rest them for about 10 minutes before we cut into them. I did go ahead and melt some butter, and I'm just gonna brush this butter onto our steaks here. Just for a nice finishing touch while they rest. While it's soaking up all those steak juices, it'll soak up this butter as well. So that's what we got going on. Next time I see y'all, we'll try it all out. And here we have it, our final presentation of the steak. We got some green beans on the side. This is a perfect dinner for me. Let's go ahead and cut into our New York strip and see how we're doing. It's completely juicy. Remember at the end there, we basted it with a little bit of that butter just while it was resting. Man, that's tender. That's what we're looking like on the inside, guys. That's a perfect medium rare. You wanna snag you a piece, Paul? See what we're working with. We got my buddy Paul over here. Y'all know Paul.
What's up, y'all?
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah.
Let me get me a piece here. I'll do an official taste test also, but me and Paul are about to try these steaks out together. See what we're working with. Completely juicy. Man, tender.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, bro.
Let's see what we're working with. Oh yeah. That's good stuff. Perfect. Let me get this camera turned around and I'll give you another taste. Alright guys, like I said, it's time to give this an official taste test. I gotta hold this up again and show y'all. That is a beautiful medium rare steak. Let's go ahead and get us a slice real quick to give another taste test. Like I said guys, don't be scared of making a steak. You can do it. We did it in the rain today. And it wasn't ideal, but it still turned out perfect. And you don't have to go anywhere, and you can still have you a restaurant quality steak. Got some green beans and a good slice of New York strip. Cheers, y'all. Wow, so good. You can taste that butter, that seasoning, that USDA prime beef, and then those green beans just go perfect with it. Again, guys, don't be scared to make a steak. Get out there, light your grills up. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscription button and the bell so you can keep track of that barbecue journey. Alright guys, until next time, y'all keep on barbecuing.